Alright my dudes, the new Destiny 2 game pack is out with brand new mods. We're going to go over those today in a full in-depth walkthrough. So you guys know exactly what they are, what they can do, and I'm going to show you gameplay footage. There's a lot to go over in this video, so I want you guys to sit down, relax, pull up some journaling, some notepads, something so you can take some notes if you need to, and we're going to get through this together, okay? So, number one thing I want to talk to you guys about today in this video is in the Cronus Zen app. After that, after we go through all of the fun, and there's timestamps in the description so you guys can see where things are at if you just want to look back at one thing or another, but there's new mods. Specifically, there is a skater mod, or a skate mod, which is super cool. They improved the running mod. So when you run, you can actually run on a dime. Every time you put your gun away, you immediately run when you just press forward. It's really cool. I'm going to show you that in-game as well. Plus, I thought I'd show you guys some of the aim assist function so you can see how it works in-game and the difference between the controller and the BAT's aim assist. Alright guys, that's it for the intro. Let's get right in to this video. Here we go. Alright my Destiny dudes, welcome back. This is a Cronus Zen update video. There has apparently been an update to the Cronus Zen game pack for Destiny 2 Season of the Lost. And I'm going to check it out with you guys right now. This is my first time seeing this, so no matter what happens with this, we'll be able to go through together what we need to do to update our packs. So first thing you need to do is grab your Zen device and plug in the cable, the USB cable, to the right side of the Zen. I'm going to do that right now. Apparently I need to accept this risk. Goodbye. There it is. So, going to go to Programmer. And you can see it right there. So check it out. It says UPD, which is update. So I'm going to hit the thing. Okay. What are we looking at? The Dead Zone, which is a cool addition last time they had done it. We're going to go through and redo our settings. So as you can see, the Anti-recoil, for example, is not set to enabled. So we'll go through that in a minute. Okay, well let's just go from the top down, huh? Alright, so in-game button loadout. If you guys go over to these with your mouse and you scroll over it, you'll see that it gives you a description of each and every one of these. So if you're curious about what this is, click on it or just scroll over it with your mouse and it'll let you know what's going on. So in-game, if you're a Southpaw, Legacy, if you have your controller in the game set up a certain way, it has to match it here, otherwise it will not work appropriately. My dead zone I keep at 10. The higher your dead zone is, the more likely, if I'm not mistaken, I might have to double check, the more likely that this thing, I guess, has a dead zone. So the more up you go, the more dead zone you have. You go down to 0, then you have 0 dead zone. I have a video about that. I will post that video, and it shows how this thing works. So I'll put that video in a link somewhere probably in the corner. Alright, so Destiny slot number. This will allow you to show the slot number in the top right corner of your display if you're using a game pack with multiple slots. This is not something that I do, but this is really cool. I prefer to just kind of put these through, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm kind of basic with what I need from this, but if you guys wanted to use this, that's a really cool option to have. My in-game vibration is off, so I have that disabled. I'm going to go ahead and enable this. Inverted Y, because I play with inverted look. And again, if you need to see what the description is, this shows you that. I usually keep mine up around 45 to get started, and then depending on the weaponry, for example, a Suros regime, you're going to have to change the horizontal recoil to a certain pattern. I have that in the spreadsheet, which is in the Discord. If you guys want access to that, then let me know in the comment section down below, and I will give you access to that. It is free. There is no paywall to access the Discord or to access the spreadsheet that I have created. It's for you guys. I want you guys to have it. I know that it helps, and I don't want you guys to feel like you have to pay me for doing this. My role here isn't to get money from you, okay? It's great if you guys want to support the channel. I appreciate that, but my goal is to help you, and that's what these videos are designed to do. So, secondary anti-recoil, same thing, inverted. Gonna leave it at 32 because then I can always fix it while we're in game. And why not for this one as well? Alright. Aim Assist. Now, check it out. Aim Assist, if you're looking at this right here, this tells you exactly what it does. It puts the right thumbstick into a shaking pattern. Now, pattern is a specific word here. So if you guys look at this one right there, controller strength adjustable, this specifically does a side-to-side pattern. Whereas if you go to Aim Assist Bats, the one that is right here is controller. Okay? If we go to bats, then you would have access to using all of these. Now, I have it from the creator of this game pack himself that these are the preferred settings for Destiny. They've done a lot of testing to see what these should be in-game for maximal effectiveness. And this is what they found to be most effective, so they preset these. So all you really have to do is turn this on, and then it's working. If you want to increase these, then what this does is described. It's on their page. I'll have to go to that later. So ADS strength, aim down sight strength. Basically, when you're aiming down sights, how much aim assist do you want to feel? If you're stepping side-to-side movement and aiming down sights, then you're going to feel this more. And if you want one of them to be off versus one of them to be on, then you can do that. It's one of those things where you kind of have to play around with it to see which settings are helping you the most. The one that I like the most is controller. It's super basic. I usually keep it around 40. That way I can feel the screen shake. But even if it's at 24 like it was, it is still working at 100% effectiveness. That is how aim assist actually works. So just so you guys are aware, there's no such thing as the Zen device giving you more aim assist. The game has a set level of aim assist. This helps you capture the aim assist that's already on the gun that you're using in the game. So it does help, but no, you're not hacking anything, so you cannot have extra aim assist. Sorry guys, if I'm disappointing anybody with that. Alright. So, all these things here, ADS fine-tuning, allows you to fine-tune your aim, when you aim down sights. I don't like this one. I get why it's there. What this does is when you aim down sights, it slows everything down. So it might work with like a quick scope or something like that for a sniper. As you pull the trigger to aim down sights, it slows down the side-to-side movement so you get a very slow drag out of it. I couldn't find this to be effective for me, but I've seen some people do really well with it. It's worth playing around with. This one looks new. Allows you to fine-tune your fire sensitivity independently of the in-game look sensitivity setting. So your sensitivity will get slower and finer whenever you ADS, giving you more precision, and as soon as you let go of the fire trigger, your look sensitivity will revert to the in-game value. That's pretty cool. That might work with something like The Last Word, for example. Alright. Right here, fire mods, and again, if you scroll over, you'll see exactly what this is and what they do. So you can take a weapon like a pulse rifle that is usually a 3-round burst. You have to pull the trigger each and every single time you want to get that 3-round burst, or 4-round in some cases, and this will automatically fire that for you. So rapid fire means you pull down the trigger and it fires the weapon in a stream or like fully automatic mod, but that's what this does. It just fires it for you automatically. I usually do adjustable, and then I change the adjustable from here, and this works for me. I don't touch these. Every time I've used those, I've messed everything up, so I don't use those. I just leave them as they are. And again, they're set at the proper settings for the most part for Destiny, so you guys shouldn't have to touch them. That's already been fine-tuned by the developer of this game pack. And yeah, for me, I love using it with the Crimson. Super effective. Just hold down the trigger, have some fun. Same thing, secondary, leave this off if you're using something like a fusion rifle, okay? And you can use a pulse rifle or even a hand cannon with adjustable rapid fire up here, and then in your secondary, use a fusion rifle, like that main ingredient that everyone's always griping about. Good times. So moving on down, we don't really need anything for that, for the heavy fire mod. What do we got here? So this one right here, I've noticed a lot of you guys talking about the last word. Now, if the last word is giving you guys grief, you need to go to this setting right here, Fire Mod Activator. When does your modification actually activate? So if you want it to work on like the last word, or if you want it to work on a sidearm, we've got 2 different sidearms that have abilities where if you shoot them fully automatic, With the Zen being on with adjustable rapid fire, then you cannot use them for their special abilities, like the Devil's Ruin, for example, where it shoots that laser beam. Now, if you do this, it fires instantly, ADS ignored, so it does not matter if you ADS, or if you fire, you ADS and fire, so it only activates while holding down ADS, for example, then that's, really cool. You could do the flip of it, so it only fires when you block the ADS, meaning that the rapid fire will only engage when you are not aiming down sights. Only when you're firing but not ADSing. So it can be a little bit confusing. Play around with it a little bit. Make sure you know where the mod menu is in your Cronus Zen device so you can turn this off if you need to. But I typically do this one. ADS and fire. It only fires while holding down ADS. That is specific for the sidearms that we have in the game. We have one that I'm working on right now. It's similar to Devil's Ruin. It's the Cryoclasm, whatever it's called, the frozen one, where I want it to shoot fully automatic when I aim down sights, but then if I want to use the free shot, I can't do that if I'm aiming down sights. Or if I have this set up the other way. So if I have this set up on fire, no matter what, then I can't use the special ability that the gun has built into it. So hitting this one, ADS and fire, it turns it off so that I can then shoot that special ability that that gun has if I do not aim down sights. Takes a bit of practice, but you can do it. Pretty cool. So, we don't really have this. I know a lot of people use this. I don't like this. It makes you, I've seen some goofy guys in Crucible trying to use this one lately. I think it's really funny. I think it's because they don't have like a good enough controller, so they don't have that button on the back of a customizable controller so that they can actually crouch and shoot at the same time. So they have this thing set up so as they fire, it makes them crouch spam. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to laugh at you, but it was really funny to play that the other day. I was like, look, another Zen user. He don't know what he's doing, though. That's okay, man. Hey, check out my channel. So, shot mod activator. I'm going to leave that alone. Jump mod. Pretty cool. So if you hit the jump button once, you will immediately double jump. I keep that disabled because I like having control over my jumps. Auto melee. I enable that. Skate mode, look at this. Okay, this will make your character perform a move called Skate in Destiny 2 by pressing RS and R3. The other half sword, recommended, or half truce sword must have edge equipped. Warlock requires burst, glide. Hunters require strafe jump or triple jump. And Titan requires strafe jump or catapult lift for more boost. You can get Lion Rampart. Okay, very cool. I'm going to try it for the Hunter. I will put out a video later today, or I'll attach it to this one. We'll see how that goes. Now, this is really cool as well. They have adjusted the auto sprint. So if you guys want to try this, this is super cool. Always on. If you are someone that runs around with a shotgun, for example, it used to be where you pull out the shotty and you fire, it would slow you down and you have to re-engage this, and then it would always run. Now, after doing a dodge, you'll immediately sprint. Or after running and doing a shotgun, you pressed it, you aimed down sights, as soon as you stop aiming down sights, you will immediately start sprinting again. Now, there's a downside to this. You will always be on radar if you're always running around. So in order to get rid of that and, kind of play a little bit more cheeky, I guess, a little more smart, you want to make sure you crouch, and that way your character cannot sprint. But I'm going to try this one out too. Alright, so that's kind of the long and the short of it, guys. That's everything. If you got any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. I'm going to hop in real quick and try this Hunter Skate mode, because that seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So, last thing we do is we hit this save button, program device, right there. It should save everything into the Zen. If it does not, I'll show you what you need to do so that you can get it to program. Sometimes the update and the actual save, they kind of conflict with each other. And then we have to do a bit of a restart, and then we move on from there. But at the moment, it looks like it's working effectively. And we'll see in a minute because we'll get a nice little thing pop up that says, hey, it's been saved to your device. All right, let's go, buddy. Yep, there it is. See, exact words. All right, let's go, buddy. Perfect. So, that is that. All right, let's go to the Crucible, or to a private match, figure this thing out. I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so first things first, auto melee. You hold down the right trigger, bumper, yeah, right bumper, whatever the melee trigger is, man. You hold the thing down. Get an idea of what it does. Here's auto run. Quick test on auto run. just seeing what it does. When I crouch and stand up, it immediately engages. There used to be a bit of a lag between that. And here is the skate jump for Hunter. You can use it with triple jump as well. Apparently, I used it with the Strife. Now I'm just testing everything all together. So, sprint, slide, dodge, and crouch. Everything that you might possibly do. Getting in and out of the animation, you'll see that it is effectively keeping me into a sprint the entire time. So, works pretty good. There's advantages and disadvantages to this, by the way. But the advantages of this, if you're a shotgun rusher, are pretty cool. If you like staying off radar like I do, then this is not something I would use. But gunfire, and then immediately sprint, and that's really good for you shotgun rushers out there. So, pretty cool. If any of you shoddy mains aping around out there figure something good out with this, let me know. Put something in the comment section below. If you feel like it's helping you out. They had something in there about Egger's Edge, where you can use your skate jump with Egger's Edge when you use that trick. But I found a bit of a learning curve with this one. I couldn't quite get the jump, you know, the right way. I got it eventually. I think I get it on this one here. But there it is, yeah. Pretty cool. I'm not like a speedrunner, but if you guys do that, then very cool for you. Check it out. For sprint, one thing I noticed, just a little bit of advice. Either walk backwards, and that'll stop your sprint. Crouch, but hold the crouch button. So when you're sliding, when you're dodging, anything like that, immediately hit the ground and run. If you want to slow down the run, you have to walk backwards or crouch by holding the crouch button the entire time. Alright, let's go over aim assist. This is what it looks like with aim assist on controller set to 40. Now, I really do think some people think aim assist is magic, just because I have aim assist in this little macro giving device on my controller. It's not magic, okay? Yeah, it helps with like a little bit of that pulling, but you'll notice that it does not give me the kill, okay? That time it did because he walked in front of it, whatever. But you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it may give you a bit of a pull. You can actually get this to happen on your own if you have a high in-game controller sensitivity. So if you put your controller sensitivity up to 20, you will actually have a higher aim assist value for all of your weapons. That's one of the perks of using that type of sensitivity on the controller. I challenge you guys to try that. I know it's going to be a little wild, but it will be more sticky. Now this gun has really good aim assist, so I wanted to show you this real quick. This is the BAT's aim assist at its preset values. This one I felt was pretty good. But you'll notice, yeah, it's not locking onto him or anything like that. When he walks into the line of fire, I got him, but that would be true whether or not I used aim assist or not, right? So the whole point of me showing you guys this is that you can see that it is working, it is, you know, on, but no, it's not going to be something that's considered to be unfair advantage-wise. But it is there. If you guys use it, great. And also, we wanted to show you guys how to break aim assist. That slide does do the work as long as you're sliding underneath the actual reticle. So I can't get the aim assist to pull downward even with anti-recoil. So that's something that we wanted to show you guys real quick. That works in Destiny, Cronus, and everything else. And the jump. The first jump does not break aim assist, but the second jump does. So another thing we just wanted to show you guys. So that way you can see, even if you use Cronus or not, there are ways, easy ways to beat it if you have decent enough gameplay. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for your time today. Keep it zen out there, my dudes.